Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Now, last time we defeated Fortree City's gym leader. We also experienced Mega Evolution and hatching eggs. And as you can see from my PC here, I have hatched more eggs. And you can see at the top there, all of the original trainer does say Dazzler. If you go into the summary here, it says that they were received from a link trade. So that was basically my other... one of my other Generation 6 games. Is it Generation 6? Yeah, it is. So basically, I made the eggs. We won't go into that detail in a different game. Then I transferred the eggs over. Then when you hatch them, they will have the original trainer of the person who hatched them, not of the Pokemon that made the egg. So as you can see, all of the eggs are hatched. As we just quickly switch through here, we've got all of the starters. We got the Seedots. Anything here? No. We've got the Mawile here, nothing on here. We've got Zangoose and Solrock. That was literally it. And of course, why not, which we hatched previously. So yeah, that was it for eggs. I didn't, however, go back and get the Lilip and Anorith eggs. So, it's still something I need to do. But there is the progress on the good old Hoenn Dex. Very good, and if you want to take a look at the Pokedex now, that has bolstered it by a little bit, up to 88 courts and 115 scenes. So the court number is catching up with the scene number. It's just evolution that's taking a while. So today, I said we're going to be doing a little bit of a cleanup job. As you can see, I've got my Zubats in the party because we need to start leveling them up. But we're going to also teach one of them Fly. I'm going to teach it here to X-Wing, since it's going to be on us for the longest. Okay, and the other thing I want to do is give one of them one of the lucky eggs, but the other one we're not going to give a lucky egg. Because Zubat evolves first of all through level up, but then after that through happiness, we're going to give him a different item. So, first of all, we need to find the 2 lucky eggs, which should be... Oh, one's on Voltorb there. There we go, so we'll give that one to you. And then, I believe we have the item which I'm thinking of. We didn't get it too long ago. Where is it? Is it here? No? Ah, there we go, the Soothe Bell. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The comforting chime of this bell calms the holder, making it friendly. I do not want to discard it. Oh, that was close. Give. Jeez. Don't know why I did that. So this will increase a Pokemon's happiness quicker. Which is what we want to do to evolve X-Wing. Okay, so first up on our list of places to go, we are going to hunt down some Mega Stones, and I'm going to talk through them as we go. So we are going to fly to Lakeport City. The cool thing about this game, by the way, is you can fly to any route which you have visited before. I think there's some type of... I don't know, there's some type of... like limitations to it. I think you have to reach the next town before you can fly to the routes in between. I'm not 100% certain on it. It might be different for each route. But however, for this route... Oop, there's my mouse. For this route, or for this city even, we can just fly there. So, the first Megastone which you are able to come across here in Lakeport City, if we go into the market, it's right at the south here. We may have caught a glimpse of it before, but it's just in this little... nook and cranny. There it is. You can see the little glimmer on the floor there, and it is Alakazam. This allows you to get Mega Alakazam, the definition of overkill on a glass cannon. Still weak to just Ghost, Bug, and Dark moves, Mega Alakazam gets a slight boost to its physical defense, while its speed and special attack are skyrocketed. Now, this thing is set up to sweep, so shut it down as fast as you can with some physical super effective moves. Its ability isn't anything too incredible, but then it doesn't need anything too incredible. Alright, there we go. Next up, since we're here, I'm not going to do them in order really of when you come across them. Though I guess this one you technically do come across next, so I'm not going to bother flying there, we're just going to ride to it. You may have caught a glimpse of this again before, but we are heading north on the cycling road here, because underneath the cycling road is another Megastone. We just weave our way up. Fairly easy to get to. Again, you've probably seen it before. And this is actually a Megastone for a Pokemon which we currently have. There you see it on the right there. Okay, and then if we just go over here, hello, you don't want to battle me, do you? We will find Mayonectite. Sorry, Mayonectite. So, Mega Mayonectric. A rather underwhelming Mega Evolution, actually, but one I actually got bested by in an official tournament. Mega Mayonectric is super quick and hits like a truck with special moves. Intimidate helps cover up lacking physical defense. The only way around this Pokemon is a special wall with a special ground type move, so maybe something like, I don't know, off the top of my mind, like Claydol with Earth Power. I think Claydol can learn Earth Power, or something like that. Like I said, it's quite an underwhelming Mega Pokemon, but it has a few counters that really, you need to use an entire slot on your team just in case this thing pops up. Okay, so again, we're just gonna, actually no, we are gonna fly to the next one, because it's in Verdanturf Town, kind of, but not quite, so you'll see what I mean. If you remember, when we flew to Verdanturf Town, or when we were in Verdanturf Town, we saved a C-Dot, not a C-Dot, it was a, what was it? Not Brayloot, Shroomish, that's the one. It was hiding behind the sign, and the little girl gave us a little present. Now, that's not actually anything to do with this one, but that present is needed to get another, what's the word? Another, oh, I can learn Rock Smash. Another Mega Stone. So, I'm going to quickly teach Rock Smash to one of my Arons here, which move should be forgotten, because we need Rock Smash for this one, and this is one of the, again, the earliest ones you can get. Okay, let's teach it that instead of there. Ta-da! Rainbow got Headbutt and Rainbow learned Rock Smash. Okay, so if we head on into this cave here, and it's kind of fitting actually that we we used what's the word? We use Aron there because this is quite cool. I like this Mega Evolution. I'm actually going to put on the dowsing machine as well, because this is the first time we've ever headed into Rusturf Tunnel on this side, and there's a Pokemon trainer here. Why do they call Pokemon that climbs sleep a Pokemon? I have no idea what he just said. Okay, so we've got a hiker here with a Geodude, which actually we are using the wrong Pokemon to battle a hiker. Okay, so we can't really use Volt Switch. It's only level 16, that's fine. We can actually take it out with our Arons if we really wanted to. Faragon, off you go. Should be close to, well, it's close to leveling up, but it's nowhere near close to evolving. Faragon is a Pokemon that's going to be evolving quite late. Let's go for Earth Power. Probably stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, it was super effective. Of course it is, it's Rock type, duh. Sometimes I forget super effective types, just because I think, you know, Geodude is ground type, so it's, you know, ground type isn't going to be super effective. But then I forget that it's part Rock type. Okay, a matchup. I'm actually going to stick with Faragon here. Because I know Crunch won't be super effective. I'm just going to go for Earth Power again. Low Sweep is not going to do much, but it is going to lower our speed, which is fine. We can deal with that. Okay, another bit of Earth Power there, and done. And it's not a very high level Machop, so it should be fine. Okay. So like I said, you will need Rock Smash to get this one. And I think that's all the trainers we have to fight. Is there any items this way? I've got a feeling there was. Oh no, there's a little bit of an exit here actually. This is to get another item. Technically we're on Route 116, but I dropped my glasses. Can you help me find them? So as you can see, the dowsing machine is working. It's up here. Oh no, it's like right there. And we'll find the black glasses. And if we talk to you again, I dropped my glasses, can you help me find them? Blink! Those glasses, may I see them for a second? These are black glasses, they're not what I'm looking for, maybe my glasses aren't around here. And he walks off. So the black glasses are just a hold item to help buff dark type moves. And other than that, there's another item up here, HP up. It's alright item I guess. And a couple of spots for secret bases. Okay, let's head back into Verdanturf Tunnel. Or Rusturf Tunnel, like I call it Verdanturf. Okay, and now we're actually going to go get the Mega Stone. But I believe, yeah, there's another item here. A Max Ether. Okay. And if we walk over here, we will trigger an event. Hi! On the other side of this rock, my boyfriend labours day after day. He's not just digging this tunnel to come see me, he works his hands raw and rough for the benefit of everyone. I want to do something about this boulder, but it's beyond me to deal with it alone. Your Pokemon, it can use Rock Smash. Please use Rock Smash and break up these boulders. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So if we use Rock Smash here, we'll break up the boulders permanently. By the way, these boulders are gone for good now. Wow, you shattered those boulders, blocking the way. To show you how much I appreciate it, I'd like you to have this. And he will give us Aggronite, which is why I said it was kind of ironic that we got an Aaron to use Rock Smash. Mega Aggron is the only Mega Evolution to lose a type upon Mega Evolving, becoming pure Steel type. It's also tied for the highest single stat in the game with 230 defense. Its attack and special defense gets a boost as well, and its ability reduces super effective moves by 25%. That may not seem very impressive, but with, since it now being a pure Steel type Pokemon, it's only weak to fire, fighting, and ground moves, plus its godly defense stats really beefs this Pokemon up. Alright, I found that when I was digging the tunnel. I felt like there's some mysterious power coming from it, but I don't think I can do a thing with it. Wonder, now I can see you anytime. That's wonderful. Come on, let me take you to my place so you can rest. Yes, so if we head back into Verdanturf down here, good thing we had that rappel on so we didn't come across any wild Whismur. Use another? No. If we go back into Wanda's house here, which I believe is this one. No? Yes. Here we are. Oh, in the bedroom, hey. Thanks to you, I can see my girlfriend every day. Happy? You bet I am. Don't you worry about Wally. He'll be just fine, I'm sure. I know my little cousin, and he has his Pokemon with him too. Yes, so there we go. Okay, so remember that stone we got from here? I think it was called like the Intriguing Stone or something like that. Why am I trying to use Dig? That's stupid. If we fly back to Rustboro City, so all sort of in the same-ish area, so the stone we got from that girl who lost her Shroomish actually has an importance. So let's head over to Rustboro and go and see Mr. Stone in the Devon Corporation, because he has a gift for us. Alright, in we go. Hello, Dragonite. Such a dorky looking Dragonite. Then again, Dragonite is a dorky looking Pokemon. I call my Dragonite on Pokemon Go Dorkin. Kind of like Dragon, but also dorky. So Dorky Dragon, basically, Dorkin. Okay, now let's talk to Mr. Stone. Hello. Hi. That intriguing stone you have. On second look, it seems to be Pidgeotite, doesn't it? Yes, and it is Pidgeotite, used for evolving Pidgeot into Mega Pidgeot. Now, kind of interesting because we can't actually get Pidgeot in this game just yet. But yeah, in a really weird move, Mega Pidgeot gains a monstrous 65 stat boost for special attack, whereas flying Pokemon are typically seen to be fast physical attackers. It's made a little faster too, but again, with like Manectric, this is a pretty underwhelming Mega Evolution with no special quirks. No Guard is there to help Hurricane hit, which is a super powerful flying type special attack, which is normally inaccurate, I think like 75%, but that's really all this big bird has got going for it. To be carrying around a Mega Stone like that, it looks like you're also a bit of a connoisseur. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, so let's head out of the Devon Corporation. There is one more Mega Stone which we can get. Currently, didn't mean to sit on that chair. Do a bit of a spin. Sometimes I forget my way around this building. Okay, and if we get out of the Devon Corporation and let us fly back to... There we go. Fly to Dewford Town, I guess, and Dewford Island. I guess the whole thing is called Dewford Island, but this is the town. We need our Muck Bike for this, so yeah, make sure you have a Muck Bike. And also a Pokemon knowing Flash would come in handy. Can I teach any of my Pokemon Flash? Let's have a look. Where is it? Flash. Teach it to Manectric. I mean, it's going to be temporary anyway, so let's, might as well do it. Which move should be forgotten? That would be Leer, I guess. We don't need Leer. We're never going to use it, so temporarily putting it to Flash, would be fine. Okay. So Flash is helpful but not necessary. It does help get rid of wild battles though, and obviously light up the area, but you can definitely do this without Flash. This first area here doesn't even use Flash, but I'm going to put on a Repel anyway. There we go. Like I said, you're going to need a Muck Bike for this. So, up we go, whoop, and round there, down the thing, in the hoo-ha, and, whoa, not in the hoo-ha, that sounds a bit dodge. Okay, let's use our flash. Okay, and blink. Now let's see if I can remember how to get there from memory. Again, with flash up, the wild battles are non-existent. I think you have to go around this way. I don't think it's there actually. I think it was up the first slope. It's like there and then round. Yeah, this seems familiar. Okay, so down here, yeah, is where you can find Sableye. We don't need a repellent, which is fine. Okay, and remember when we were here trying to get Sableye? I don't remember if I actually showed this or not. But there is, in fact, a sparkly thing over here. Oh yeah, because we got the Everstone from here. The sparkle here is a Megastone. This is Steelixite. Now, just like Aggron, Mega Steelix has the highest single stat in the game with a defense of 230. Sand Force makes it a huge force to face in a sandstorm, buffing its stab moves to 33%. It remains the same type and has a severe hole in its special defense. It's not as usable as Mega Aggron, but in a sandstorm team this can surprise opponents, as long as you try to deal with its poor speed and special defense. And a quick shout out to the move Heavy Slam. You can get to it from breeding. Steelix, or Mega Steelix, is one of the heaviest Pokemon, so using Heavy Slam on it is definitely a bonus. Alright, so to get out of here quickly, we can just use Dig from Faragon, which is actually pretty helpful. See, I planned this from the start. I really didn't. Okay, so out we dig, and now it's time to find some new wild Pokemon. So, those are all of the Megastones we can currently get. As for wild Pokemon, first of all, I'm going to head up to Route 114. Now, this Pokemon isn't just found in Route 114. You can also find it at Route 120, which we now have access to thanks to Steven and getting rid of the Kecleon. But here we are, and this is found through fishing. Okay, it's quite a rare Pokemon, so I'm not going to find it straight away. It's a 5% chance of finding it with the Good Rod. I'm just going to see if I'm lucky enough while I talk about it. No, it's not Goldeen, unfortunately. No, this Pokemon is Barboach, another water ground type just like Mudkip and the Wooper family. I would argue that Quagsire is still slightly better than Barboach though. Again, only weak to grass type Pokemon moves, sorry not Pokemon, Barboach evolves at a decent enough level into Whiscash. Just like its fellow water ground type Pokemon, this specializes in tanking, but its defenses and attack stats are more rounded out. It has some interesting move options, especially in the one-hit KO form of Fissure, but other than that, it's pretty predictable and rarely seen in competitive. So I will try and catch one of these off screen, but just let it be known that you can catch Barboach here. You can see I've already come across one other thing. Okay, so another wild Pokemon which we have access to. Let's think. Actually, you can get them both in this route, although I don't have a Pokemon that knows Surf. That could be a problem. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my Milotic and teach it Surf, and I will be right back. Actually, I'm going to go there from Rustboro, just to show you that you can probably get there just the same from Rustboro, actually, rather than all the way from Route 114, or Route 115, sorry. Literally, all you go is this area, or all you do is come here, and this area is unlocked after you obtain Surf. So the Pokemon that you find here isn't just surfing Pokemon. If we go across here, then we're already over to that other area by Route 115 where the meteors were. But we can surf around this island here. And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I've got a repel on. But if we come across any wild Pokemon, I'll just be skipping them out. So if we come across here, actually we haven't found any yet, that's quite surprising. There we go. There are some wild Pokemon here, the first of which we can actually get, again, through fishing. Now, with the Good Rod, this Pokemon is once again a 5% chance of encountering it. So not very rare indeed, so I will just talk about it now. This is Wailmer, one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, mainly because it was my first ever shiny Pokemon in the original games, and it's also one of the biggest Pokemon too. No, in fact it is the biggest Pokemon. Annoyingly, although it's available on a lot of different routes, it only has a 5% encounter rate with a Good Rod. Evolving at level 40 to Wailord, it is the definition of a tank. Huge hit points, above average defenses, this thing just sucks at hitting. And actually, its speed isn't too shoddy. It's one of the only Pokemon to learn Water Sport, and with such a high hit point stat, it works pretty well on a Wailord. Now, you may be thinking, Wailord isn't for me, I'm going to skip out on this one. Trust me, get one. There is a side quest coming up that needs a Wailord, and you really, really, really want to take part in this. Of course, we get a Magikarp. Right, so the only other Pokemon which is new to us, available only on this route and through surfing, is north of here. I'm actually going to put on the dowsing machine to see if there's any hidden items. Nothing around there, because we haven't accessed this part of the route yet. So nothing on the beach, but if we head north, we'll have a couple of trainer fights to do as well. There's a secret base area here. That's actually a pretty cool area for a secret base, though quite far out of the way. You can, oops, I was going to say you can get to this without doing a few trainer battles, but I think there's like 3 people, which you may as well battle. You know, they're quite higher levels, because obviously you need surf to get to them, so yeah, they're higher levels. This first black belt here, I believe, has 2 Machops, level 25, you know, nothing too important. Oops, I didn't actually mean to use Volt Switch, I was just going to use Discharge, but I guess we'll save some PP. Machop fainted. Rex went back to Dazzler. We get to choose who we want to send in instead. And we get a bit of a boost, so not too much XP, but again, we need it to level up. I got rid of my other Zubat, because I thought if this Zubat doesn't have the... Oh, Milo Bellis learned Dragon Tail. If this Zubat doesn't have the Lucky Egg on, then it's going to take longer to level up anyway, so that was my thought process. I'm going to send in another matchup. I'm just going to send Rex in again, because I think Rex is the only Pokemon we have capable of taking it out. Milo Bellis, I guess, could, but her stats are quite low, considering we've only just caught it, so I don't really want to risk it. Let's just go for a Discharge, and that should easily be enough to take care of it. There we go. Plus, you know, the only 2 attacking moves that Milo Bellis know that are actually any good are Surf and the newly learnt Dragon Tail, which I wouldn't even say is good. It's an interesting move, but you don't get stabbed, so it's not that great. Okay, so if we go this way, he's going to let us, although we're just going to walk into him anyway. Are there any ruins that would satisfy me around here? No, actually there's not. Okay, so this guy here has a Sandslash, which means we are using the wrong Pokemon. Okay, so I would use Volt Switch, but of course being a ground type Pokemon it's not going to work. Let's switch to Milo Bellis. Or Milo Bellis. I don't know how you're meant to pronounce it, but there we go. And it's going to use Crush Claw, avoid the attack. A really strong normal type attack. Oh, wow, I outspeed it. That's surprising. I mean, it's Sandslash. They're ridiculously quick. And I'm only 2 levels higher. But there we go, Milo Bellis. I love Milotic. It's such a cool Pokemon. X-Wing is level 12. Huzzah! And another Sandslash. So we'll keep battling. And another Surf should be enough. It's the same level. Probably going to do the exact same. Okay, and done. And I know this episode has been very bio-heavy, but it's been a while in the making, this episode. I've been wanting to get this one out of the way for a long time, and figuring out how to go through the Mega Evolution Pokemon, and getting around to coming back to these areas for the Pokemon which we weren't able to catch before has taken some time. Okay. Let's see what's up here. An item and a Mach Bike area. Okay, I forgot about this. I think this is literally just for a secret base. Again, quite well hidden. So very secret. Let's just go up here and see what's around. I'm going to use my... Or is this the entrance to Meteor Falls? No, it wouldn't be, because you need Surf to get up here. Is it literally just that one secret base area? There's an iron here. That's pretty good. There's another item down there as well, which we'll go get. But how do you even get there? Oh, there's some steps. Okay, so we'll just take the steps. Whee! And another secret base. And... okay. And another secret base. Heal powder. Okay, that's one of the bitter herbs, I think. Kind of like a full heal, I believe, but reduces your Pokemon's happiness. Okay, interesting. So let's go back down here. And here we go. So here are some quite rare berries, actually. Some blackberries, and I believe kelpsie berries by the looks of things, but I could be wrong. Kelpsie berries. I remember having to farm loads of these, and there's 6 on the initial trees, mainly because they grow so slowly. Okay. Now I wonder if the Pokemon over there is the Pokemon which is new to us. Let's take a look. No, it's not. It's going to be a Wingull, which is fine. We'll just ignore it. There is another trainer down there. Oh, it's not a Wingull. It's a... what's it called? It's a Tailo. But, again, oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I'll see if I can find it, but I'm probably not going to be able to. The Pokemon that is sitting here somewhere, I think it's like a 10% encounter, is Jigglypuff. Originally a normal type, the introduction of fairy types in Generation 6 adds the Jigglypuff trio to its family. Breeding Jigglypuff will get you the baby version Igglybuff, who evolves through happiness. Then Jigglypuff evolves with the use of a Moonstone to become Wigglytuff. The thing is, oh, there we go, meh at best. Pretty decent hit points, but lacking in defense to back it up. Not only that, but it loses its ability Friend Guard in favor of Frisk, of all things, which sucks. Wigglytuff, ooh, what do I use to attack it here? Let's go with a low power move from Fragon. Wigglytuff won't learn any moves by level up, so make sure that when you evolve it, it has all of the moves already. Although the only move really worth waiting for is Hyper Voice at level 44. Alright, I'm going to try and catch this thing and see how this goes. I'm probably just going to do like one hit and see how bad it is. Like Crunch, maybe? Wait, hang on. Oh, that might be a good one because it's not going to be very powerful against fairy types. Oh, how about that? Absolute pro right there. Let's go for... I could have used a Quick Ball, actually. Let's just use a Premier Ball because it's like a fairy type Pokemon. It kind of looks like it. But yeah, new Pokemon in the route, and we've actually caught one, so that's pretty good. And we only need to catch 2 because, of course, they evolve, or you have to breed Jigglypuff to get an Igglybuff. Gotcha, Jigglypuff was caught. Very cool, which means I can easily grind out the other Jigglypuff I need to get from this area using the Dex Nav. Huh, didn't expect that, but there we go. And that is pretty much everything for this episode. I don't know how long we've been going on for, but I'm going to take a look at that after we battle this trainer. I'm going to call this Jiggles. Obviously they're going to be called Jiggles, Wiggles, and Iggles, because that's the only thing that makes sense. I kind of want to catch a female one so that when I breed it into a Igglybuff, it keeps the Premier Ball. Okay, there we go. Let's battle this trainer, and then I'll see how long the footage is. You seem rather capable. Let me keep you company. You can keep me company if you want. So we have Expert Timothy, who's going to use a Hariyama. Okay, a big chunk of XP from us here then, which is going to be very nice. Use Manectric, our Rex, and just hit it with a Volt Discharge, sorry, not Volt Switch. And how's that going to do? Probably like half? Yeah. It's going to use Knockoff to knock off its Lucky Egg, which is fine. Just means we'll lose a little bit of XP from this. Or do you? Do you technically get the XP because you get the item back at the end of the battle? I guess not. We'll find out. No, you didn't gain a boosted. But there we go, Hariyama. Boss grew to level 30, which means it's only 2 levels away from evolving, which is great. And we defeated Timothy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is find another Jigglypuff, and I will be right back with you guys. And Wiggles is in. Just something I noticed that Lileep and everyone else, except for Kecleon, like, basically, Lileep to Castform have all been in the wrong positions in the box, so that's going to look a little bit strange in the end slate there, but I've shifted them over. But the 2 Jigglypuffs are in. It means that I can quite happily breed them to get an Igglybuff egg, which I'll probably do off-screen between episodes. Other than that, I looked at the footage we've got, and we've spent, oh well, I have over half an hour of raw recording, so before I edited it to get to various places and whatnot. So that is actually going to do us for today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching this a bit sporadic episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, but we got a lot of stuff out of the way to do with the Hoenn Dex that I wanted to do. So eventually we will find all of the Mega Stones, but those are the only ones available to us at this present moment. And we've also gone through every single Pokemon that we can currently catch. It's just a case of me finding them and catching them, because of course Wailmer and Barboach are only 5% encounter rates. I think what I'm going to do between this episode and the next one is go back and catch every single Pokemon that I've missed so far, so like the Pokemon in the deserts and Swablu, obviously Wailmer and Barboach as well, and see how that goes. So, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.